So what do you do for income streams or other?
I'm a contractor.
Oh, okay.
Small time, 45 years gnawing the burnt crust of failure. 7 days a week, never had one penny in the bank my entire life. Struggling, but not about money, right? But I had a lot of adventures. So just to underscore that, we're the only husband and wife and 4 kids that have all climbed Mount McKinley.
Wow.
Which isn't different times.
Okay.
There was one family climb. We're talking 20 expeditions. I was a guide on McKinley until I had an accident and somebody died. That said, and I haven't been back. We are just a normal family, and we had a lot of adventures. Still are. Self-sufficient, subsistence, hunting, fishing. Very basic, but I had no idea there was this kind of community. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm very reserved. I'm a recluse. I couldn't tell you the last time I went to somebody's house for anything, including dinner. I couldn't even recall it.
So how did they conjure you?
Well, I owe everything to Mount McKinley. Because of McKinley, I ended up being on films, safety for, because I had a little bit of mountaineering experience. Film crews would come to Alaska, film on glaciers and snow and mountains, whatever. So I was safety first, and then it turned into expeditions on McKinley. They wanted to make films, and the cameraman wasn't really up to it. So I was a second cameraman, then I was a sound man on another climb. We did the breast cancer climb for PBS, where they decided to put me in front of the camera.
That was it.
Maybe. And then I climbed McKinley a few times with my guitar on the back. During the 90s, during the 90s when all this stuff started. Somebody must have posted it.
Yeah.
I went 15 or 20 years with an unlisted phone number and still got all this work. That said, worked on a film with Drew Barrymore. But somebody, because of the mountain, Denali, somebody got a hold of me when they came up with the idea for Ultimate Survival Alaska. So I did 36 episodes of that. It was a great adventure. Season 1 was epic, and then they can't help themselves.
Right.
They wanted to dumb it down and faith it, but I didn't care because where we went in Alaska was amazing. Oh, it was awesome. So, and then I was very fortunate to be able to get on Bill's show and help people. So, yes, there's many things about the business I don't like, but I'm very fortunate. I've been treated very, very well by a business that doesn't really cater to authenticity.
Yeah.
But I would only do authenticity. Thank you, Discovery.
Appreciate it.
Well, next time. What are we doing?